Hey everyone, and warm welcome to Skill Union Trade Channel. It's 7th of September. My name is Mekti. It's Skill Union Trade Channel. Welcome. Let's talk about crypto. What happened last week? What we think is going to happen the next one with cryptocurrencies market. And as always, we start with a disclaimer telling that everything we talk about is just our thoughts, and this is not a financial advice. In case you need one, get a consultant to help you out with this. And let's start. First thing first, we always talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum in the first place, and Bitcoin showed us a very high sense of weakness last week. We've seen the price drop down to 53k, and now it's been bouncing back. We've seen it reaching the levels of 54,600 to 51,500 levels. This is a first support zone that has been held so far, yet it was broken a couple of weeks ago. We think it might be broken again, and the price might go even lower to 44,660, maybe even lower to 35,000. But this is the levels we expect it to go down. It doesn't mean that it has to. Yet the bulls in the market are trying to keep it in the this range of 51k. Let's see if it helps out some way, maybe ETFs or anything. But as we know, the September month is always weak for the normal markets, the capital markets, yet it can be weak as well for the crypto markets as well. It's not a strong month, so be careful. The price of the Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies might just drop in a day, like having it -10, -15, -20%. That can happen. We always wait for a pullback in these situations, but we never know whether it's going to happen or not, because there might be a consolidation period. Let's talk more about it. If we look at a daily one, the marginal traders that have like 3 to 5 marginal trades, they have not reached their target of purchasing Bitcoin at 50 to 52k level. The price bounced back so far, so there's an expectation for it to reach those levels of 50 to 52k. Might go even lower to 46,800 levels, and the worst case situation, but that's the last level to support the marginal trades, is about 43,660. I hope every trade that you had before with marginal trades, you're always closing a part of your position or just closing full position when the price bounces, because the market right now is very bearish, and there's nothing telling us that the price action might just divert and we might see the price go up again in the nearest future. So far so good. The shorters, the bears, they're pushing the market down. We can see that the resistance levels we've showed you before, it's about 64 to 65k, worked pretty well. We can see the sales started there and the price going down. If you have a short open at 64 to 65 level, you might just take some profits right now. It's about 55k was a good place to take some profits, because like you never know whether it's going to stop or go even lower. So the best way to make some money is just to have some money up front and giving back to you whether you invested it. The last thing is our futures trade that we decided to keep into, and we went into it. We bought some Bitcoin, and we longed Bitcoin at 55k with 10x leverage. It's not a huge amount. We're not risking too much with it. I was thinking, should I be placing another order at 53k? But the fun fact is I'm on vacation, and so I'm not placing any orders. Once I've done anything, I'm waiting for it to either work out or lose. So far, the decision of placing additional order at 53k, if you did it, because you can see that the levels of 53k, 52,900, 52,600 has been holding very, very well. It's the last level of support. We also have 51,500, but once we go below 51,500, that's a lost game. That's definitely not a long. There's only short possibilities there, and the shorters that have opened the shorts at 65k, they're the best ones. They're winning the market. The bears are winning the market. But so far so good. There might be a bounce back in case the price goes back to 55k. I think I might be closing the position because I don't want to have the losses in this case, and I would really think that the best solution in this scenario, once we have a 55 level broken, you close most of your position at 55k. In case you want to just gamble a bit, you can leave like 2-5% of that position still in game. Regarding the Ethereum to Bitcoin price, action, we can see that it's been ranging at 0.41, 0.43 levels. There's a possibility for it to break up again and just move up to 0.05. Yet, as the price of 0.041 has been checked many times, like 3 times already, there's a huge possibility it will break this level. Once it breaks it, retests it, maybe, and goes back to 0.033. In this scenario, all the altcoins are going to suffer very hard because Ethereum is a base altcoin for all the other altcoins. Regarding dominance level, well, the good news for dominance level has been broken. The trend has been broken again. Once it was broken in May, second time was broken in July, and we can see a small breakdown at the end of the July, beginning of August. But what's happening now that it's breaking the trend again, and it's actually forming another trend level we can see here. And once it reaches 56, that might be a retest of that level of 56%, and basically Bitcoin can go up again and rise in price, and maybe we can see that the altcoins are suffering. But that's not the worst case, because once Bitcoin dominates the market, usually again at some point it gives back money back to the altcoins market. We really expect it to reach up to 60%, so be careful in case you're trading altcoins and expecting it to, rise to the moon. There's a huge possibility you might lose this game. The last but not least, Ethereum. As we talked about it, Ethereum to Bitcoin has been weak. Ethereum to USDT has been weak as well. We can see crawling back to 2100 level. Once it breaks the 2100, 1600 is the next levels of support. So be careful. The trend has been very clear with us that the price will go down so far. The one more thing, and that's a like that you show to this video. Please put a like. That's very important to us. And in case you are having a problem with where to hold your money, is actually solved pretty easy. Unstoppable Wallet, that's pretty simple. Basically holds a lot of chains, it's easy to use, and plus to that, the guys have created the map on Telegram mini application that you can use and answer some questions, gain some points, and they created a coin. Once the coin has been on the market, like Dog's coin or BLUM or Hamster that is going to the trades and on the exchanges, there's a possibility you might get some money for just being smart and answering some questions. So a link is in the description. Get your points for Unstoppable Wallet map on Telegram. Now let's continue with altcoins. The altcoins market caps have been going down, and we lost one fighter again. We're going to talk about him in the end of the altcoins part. And as we always start with the next one after Ethereum on the market cap, it's BNB. BNB has reached its support range of 484, 445. We can see the price has been stopping there. There's a possibility for it to go back up again. But again, we have the 551 level as 550, let's call it 550 level of the resistance used to be a support. So once it goes up to that level, there's a possibility for it to go to short it again. But if it goes lower, there's a huge possibility we'll stop at 360 level. So I would be rather waiting for it to go lower, as we said before, that the dominance level might still go up and the altcoins will suffer. Regarding Solana, I started heavily buying Solana right now. There is a lot of rumors that next ETF might be Solana, and the network has been working fine so far. So in case you're buying it heavily and selling it, that's one strategy. But in case you're looking for the point to start buying Solana again, that's 99 bucks. Basically $100 psychological point. They might break this level. They might go down up to $91 in case the market goes down. But Solana at 99 to 91 levels is pretty good to buy, because once it bounces, it can reach back up to $130. That's a 30% profit. Easy. Regarding XRP. XRP has shown us that there's a small channel. It's been trading again 62 to 55 cents, but because of the Bitcoin situation, it's been going down again, and it hasn't reached the 69 level of resistance, 69 to 75 range of resistance, and it's going down. We might see it reach the 46 cents level again. Once it does that, in case you haven't bought anything in August, there's a possibility you might be able to buy something in September or even October. So you will ride the moon and to the moon and just reach the levels of 69 to 75 cents for XRP. Regarding Dogecoin going down. That meme coin thing is dead. Like 99% of all the meme coins are dead. So right now Dogecoin is going down. Elon Musk is not saving it. I mean, it might go up once Elon Musk becomes ahead of any State Department in the United States if Trump wins elections, and like if the government official tells something about Doge on TV, that would actually run it to the moon for some time. But from what I see, it is going down to 7 cents so far. There's no changes in Dogecoin trajectory. Regarding the Tron, thank God it's been going down a bit. The commissions are still pretty expensive. I would like to see it going down to 12 cents or maybe less, but it's still holding its range from like 15 to 16 cents. There is still a possibility that the trade, in case you bought some at 13 cents expecting it to go up to 18, there's a possibility it will do that just by trading it some time in the range of 15 to 16 cents. But there's also a possibility it will break down lower. So far it's been like they're buying it back, and you can see that the Sun token and everything related to Tron has been heavily moved in the markets. But right now we can see it's bouncing back. Whether it will hold it, we don't know. In case it doesn't hold, we can see at 13.75 reach back again, and just you can buy it there some more, or it will go even lower to 12 cents. But there's a huge possibility that the 12 cents to 11 cents levels are going to hold it, and we might see it skyrocket again, like going up. Regarding Toncoin, Pavel Durov talked about his imprisonment and said, like, thank you for the support, and that happened right at the day the price bounced. Yet the trend is your friend, and trend is telling us that we're still going down. So we can clearly see the $4 level, the current support. It might reach there. We might see a small bounce from $4. In case it doesn't happen, there's more bad news about Pavel Durov's arrest and Telegram being blocked in any other countries. You might see it go down to $3, where I will be starting to heavily buy Ton because the ecosystem is fantastic. Yet there's going to be more news about Telegram that I faced for the last year. I'm going to talk about it and say if there's any problems with it, and they are, trust me. Regarding Cardano, so far it's been holding like the 31 cents level, but once it breaks it, I think the market cap will go lower than 10 billion, and we will not be able. They're making some changes. They want to fire the head of the team, and they really want to change the project. But from what I know, once it breaks the 31 cents level, there's only levels you can buy at, or a certain way to buy the coin. So in case you're interested, please write down in the comments, tell me more about ADA. I really want to know what to do with ADA, because I have a fucking crazy bag of ADA I would really like to sell, but the price has been very low, and I'm like minus 90% of my portfolio right now. Regarding Avalanche, the AVAX coin, the market cap went down below 10 billion, so we're not going to talk too much about it. I just want to remind you that the closest level of support is $14. In case it holds right now, $21.55, it's good. Might come back, but from my point of view, it would rather go down to $14 or less. In case you're interested in AVAX, please write a comment. AVAX, tell me more, so I'll be able to tell you what to do with AVAX once it goes down to 14 and less. Last but not least, the part of altcoins being bullish to Bitcoin. Regarding those coins, we have talked about all of them before, and the list has not changed even a bit. There's still the meme coin of People and Tron and BNB Solana. We talked about Solana, BNB, and Tron already, so let's finish with OMFET and People coin. The first one is FET, which is artificial intelligence. There's a huge suffering of the artificial intelligence companies, developers like Nvidia, because they're creating chips, and those chips are needed to create the AI. Because of the price going down, and the head of the company sold like $600 and more million of stock of Nvidia while it's been so high, the price has plummeted almost to $100 right now. We can see that the Fetch AI is also going down. There is a possibility for it to go back down to 82 cents, where you can still try to buy it, and maybe you can make like 48% if it goes back to $1.2. But just remember, there's a huge possibility for it to go down to even 50 cents, which is a round number, and plus it's a level. You can buy it there and sell at 74, 75 cents. That will also make you like a 50% profit. Yet so far, it's been steadily going down. The trend is showing us that 121, 132 range is a heavy defendant range by bears, and they're selling it there. So don't try to fight it, just go with the trend. Regarding Mantra DAO, it's been steadily buying and selling the coin at 0.87, 0.95 levels. Buying and selling it is making like 8% profit on the trade, but there is a possibility for it to go even lower, and there's a higher income in that trade. That means in case it goes down to 70 cents, you can always place a limit order for it to sell at 87, making you a 23% profit. So be careful. I think Mantra DAO will go down eventually. It's been like very high up for the last year, and it started going up in October. There might be some contracts and decisions that the holders of the coin might start selling it. So there's a possibility of that happening. So be careful in case that happens. The price might drop down to 70 cents or even less, to 55 cents as well. I'm holding Mantra DAO and buying and selling it. I have a lot of coins which I managed to get in the period of the last 2 years. So from my perspective, I really don't care much about the price right now. I already made my exits. But in case you haven't made it, don't be foolish. Don't just drop into the market thinking it will always go up and the price for Mantra DAO will be like 10 bucks in a year. It might not happen, but rather the price might go down to 50 cents or less. Regarding People, which is a meme coin, it's total bullshit. We can see the price dropping down to 0.47 cents, 0.047, and this is the closest support we have. In case you will buy it there, there's a possibility for it to go back up again to 0.07. In case it doesn't, there's a higher probability for it to happen that the price will go down 0 to 3 cents, basically 0.0292. This is a level where you can actually trade it, buy it, and sell it at 0.042, making you a 46% profit on the trade. Last thing I would like to say is not forget to like this video, make a comment, and also you can read in the comments link to BLUM, a future wallet, a future exchange, decentralized exchange on Telegram. We hope they will list their token. We hope we'll be able to trade not using any centralized exchange, but rather mini app in Telegram. So it's a chance, there's a possibility. You don't have to do anything. Just once in 8 hours you visit the app, you farm your coins, you get them for nothing. So it's pretty cool. Plus you can play a stupid game. It's fun but stupid, and get some more points of BLUM for your future. And this might be a money. So the link is in the description. Click it. And that was MacD, and that was the end. That was everything I'd like to say about cryptocurrencies for what happened last week. And I hope you see you next time. Bye.